Welcome to the Salon Owners Holistic Blueprint, your podcast for unlocking the secrets to a thriving salon business through holistic practices. I'm Jacqueline Rodriguez, your host, and join me each week as we explore wellness, sustainability, and business success. Everything from attracting conscious clients to adopting eco-friendly practices. We're going to cover it all to elevate your salon business. By aligning your values with eco-conscious practices, you can unlock a range of benefits that will transform your salon. Welcome to the Salon Owners Holistic Blueprint, where I will provide you with strategies and insight to take your salon to the next level of success. My name is Jacqueline Rodriguez, and I am your host. And today we're going to go and address a common concern that many salon owners have when it comes to going sustainable. The misconception that it's too expensive. We're going to debunk the myth, and we're going to show you my proven framework to not only help you overcome the challenges, but to provide tangible results that you can see and measure. By implementing sustainable practices in your salon, you will see a significant boost in client loyalty, an increase of profitability, and making a lasting impact on the environment. These benefits are not just hypothetical. They are attainable results that you can achieve within a span of 6 months. The beauty industry has long been driven by conventional standards that often neglect the importance of sustainability. Thinking this way has led so many salon owners to believe that going green is too expensive or impractical for their businesses. But we're going to be here to challenge that notion and show you a new path forward. This industry has limited our ability to attract and retain eco-conscious clients, which really does hinder our profitability and prevents us from making a positive impact on the environment. Many salon owners make the mistake of believing that sustainable practices require significant upfront investment or involve complex changes, while others attempt quick fixes without addressing the core issues. But these approaches rarely bring the desired result, and it is really time to just shift our mindset and adopt more effective approaches. Now, I want to dive into my step-by-step process of embracing your salon sustainability identity. I'll provide you with practical strategy and actionable steps that will help you implement green, eco-conscious practices without breaking the bank. Everything from energy efficiency, lighting, to sustainable product choices. We're going to cover it all. Step 1 is all about energy efficiency. By making simple changes, you can save on your utility bills and reduce your salon's carbon footprint. By conducting an energy audit and implementing energy efficient practices, you'll see a noticeable decrease in your salon's energy bills and contribute to a greener planet. So that's everything from switching out your appliances like your washer, your dishwasher, your washing machine, your dryer, or just simply changing your lighting. That will make a huge change, especially over time. One of the common things that I see salon owners do is relying on the out-of-date lighting and appliances, thinking that they're going to save money by not investing in upgrades. But when you do the upgrade, it comes with so many energy efficient tax deductions and also lower bill. Then you can even do something as simple as changing to LED lighting, unplugging things. So instead of leaving your blow dryer, your curling iron, everything plugged in, go ahead and unplug them at the end of the day. The other really easy thing to do is the water consumption. I have the EcoHeads faucets. They're amazing. I get great water pressure, but we use so much less water. And that has a great impact on the earth, but also my bill. So it's amazing to be able to see how much those tiny shifts will actually start making. The other thing too, like the energy saving things, like putting plastic over your windows. My salon is in an old house. So during the winter, it gets really drafty and there's some cold spots. I just use some of the window tape to be able to block that. One, it helps us there in the salon, and two, it cuts down on the amount of draft we're getting, letting the heat go out so we don't have to crank up the heat as much as we usually would. Over each of these steps and maybe a few more, start by examining your lights, heating, cooling, equipment usage, and then create an energy saving plan tailored to your salon's needs. I have successfully been running my salon and implementing LED lighting, energy saving practices, resulting in about 30% reduction in energy consumption and on my bills. I have seen a true difference. So the second one is going to focus on sustainable product choices. And this has a huge impact on clients' well-being and the environment. You can attract eco-conscious clients and contribute to a greater greener beauty industry by offering sustainable products. You'll stand out as a salon who cares about the clients and the planet. The Organic Trade Association states that sales of organic personal care products has grown over 150% in the past decade, indicating a rise in demand for eco-friendly beauty products. Another survey by Nielsen's reveals 73% of consumers are willing to pay more for sustainable beauty products and that are environmentally friendly and ethically sourced. I don't know about you, but that is huge for me, and I want to be ahead of the curve with that trend, because it really is only a matter of time before this just becomes the new normal. Clients are going to start demanding it to where they won't go. Some salon owners may unintentionally use products containing harmful ingredients, potentially harming clients' health and environment because they have not been taught any different, including myself. I did not know until I really started doing the research over a decade ago for my own personal reasons. Not because it was talked about in the industry, I just didn't know any better because that is not what's being promoted. One of the common problems I hear is people assuming eco-friendly products are less effective or just limited options, leading some salon owners to just stick with conventional products because it's easier and it's what we know. But the solution really is to research and partner with eco-conscious beauty brands. They offer products that with natural, non-toxic ingredients and recyclable or refillable packaging. Here are some things that you can research to identify sustainable beauty brands. The first thing you can look at is research their certifications. Look for beauty brands that have obtained recognizable sustainable certification, such as B Corp certification, Leaping Bunny, which is cruelty-free, or certifications by organizations like EcoCert or Cosmos for organic and natural ingredients. These certifications indicate that the brand meets specific environmental and ethical standards. Not all certifications are created the same. Next, we're going to look at eco-friendly packaging. Sustainable brands often prioritize eco-friendly packaging, such as using recycled material, compost containers, or refillable options. Check the information on the brand's website or product labels to determine their packaging practices. The next thing we're going to look at is transparent ingredients. Sustainable brands are usually transparent about their ingredients, sourcing, and manufacturing processes. Look for brands that avoid harmful chemicals and opt for natural, non-toxic, and biodegradable ingredients. Sustainable sourcing and practices. Identify brands that prioritize sustainable sourcing, ethical practices, such as supporting fair trade, promoting biodiversity, or using renewable energy sources. Look for the information on their sourcing policies and ethical incentives. Then we're going to look at environmental impact. Research the brand's overall environmental impact, including their carbon footprint and efforts to minimize waste generation. Brands that focus on reducing the ecological footprint often share that information on their websites or in sustainability reports. Like for us, I am really, really dedicated to this. I don't have it all figured out. So what I have done is I've partnered with Green Business Bureau, and I was able to take an assessment and see where I stood right now. And then what I can do from there is look at the other incentives and make a commitment and make a plan so that I can continue to move forward in that, right? So you do not have to be perfect. This is something that you get to just pick a thing or two and start making changes, because that will have a huge impact. But then making a plan is really where that's what you're looking for. So when you're going on these websites and you're looking, what do they actually do? You want to see that they have a plan in actual practice. They're practicing what they preach. And that's going to tell you so much information. The other thing you can look for is social responsibility. Consider brands that actively contribute to social causes or engage in community development projects. Brands with strong social responsibility values may participate in charity work or support marginalized communities. And then we're looking at customer reviews and feedbacks. When you're researching these places, read the reviews and the testimonials from customers who've used the brand products. Positive feedback from eco-conscious consumers can indicate the brand's commitment to sustainability. And then, like I always talk about, I don't think there's a podcast that I have not said something about brand values and missions. Look for the brand that clearly articulates their sustainable values and mission. Brands that are passionate about their commitment to environmental and social responsibilities are more likely to be genuinely sustainable. So when you're looking at retailer and salon partnerships, research the brands carried by eco-friendly retailers and other sustainable salons. Partner with reputable retailers. Another great thing to look for is retailers and salon partnerships. Research the brands carried by eco-friendly retailers and other sustainable salons. Partnerships with reputable retailers that prioritize sustainability can serve as a valuable reference. And that leads me to collaborative industry efforts. Brands actively participating in collaborative sustainability incentives with the beauty industry, such as sustainable packaging, incentives for cosmetics, or the Zero Waste Beauty Alliance, demonstrate their dedication to sustainability. In my salon, we attract eco-conscious clients, resulting in increased retention and positive word-of-mouth referrals. We have some people that drive over an hour just to come get their hair done by us because of our missions and our values. And that has made a huge, huge impact in our salon. Not to mention, we get written up in articles, we have press around us because we are standing in our values and our missions. Okay, so the next topic we're going to talk about is waste reduction. And this step involves the impact of excessive waste in the beauty industry. By implementing a comprehensive recycling program using eco-friendly alternatives, you demonstrate that your salon's committed to sustainability. We as an industry rely on single-use items like foils, plastic caps, gloves, paper towels, and so many other things. And I'm really, really passionate about this. It is so unnecessary, but we just don't know the options that we have. The beauty industry, has sent 877 pounds of waste to landfills every single minute. To me, that is insane. See, and the solution is to implement eco-friendly alternatives, such as reusable towels and biodegradable disposables, reducing waste and inspiring clients to adopt eco-conscious practices. We in the salon actually do not use plastic caps anymore. We don't have trash, like plastic trash bags. There's so many things that we have done. And the waste reduction can be easy because companies like Green Circle Salon have made it much easier. And there's so many others like Glow. You just have to simply separate, box up, and ship out. And the price to ship can be covered by your guest. So in our salon, we charge a $2 recycling fee for every client. No one has ever given us pushback. They love that we have a mission and we attract clients that are happy to pay the $2 for the recycling because they would rather see us doing something like that than push back for a $2 fee. I also have looked into single-use items, getting rid of them in my salon. I can't do everything, right? We don't have an option for everything. But like I had said, I know you longer use plastic processing caps. We now use biodegradable trash bags. And if you've seen one of my stories, like that's what we use. So we just get to be innovative on this, right? Once you have a clear message, training your team plays a crucial role in creating the impact and profit you want. You want to foster a united and motivated team that embraces eco-consciousness and actively contributes to your salon's sustainable goals. So when I started and my team, like I got into it, they had no idea. And because I had such a clear step-by-step vision of what it was going to do for us, and because I decided that this was really important to me, so I had a lot of passion behind it, it wasn't hard to get my team on board. Now, it took some talking to them and getting them to understand. And then anybody else that we bring on board, it's something that they have to be aligned with to be able to work here. So whether you are just starting out and you haven't hired people on and you're just creating this vision for you, or if you already have a team but you want to get them on board, having a clear plan and the vision and mission behind what your salon stands for, then not only what your salon stands for, but what does this do for them? Just like anybody in this world, we want to know what's in it for us. So when we're looking at that, what do your stylists actually benefit from doing this? And everything that we have talked about here, all of these things bring in clients who are going to be aligned with that. So they get to be a part of a bigger vision that does good for the environment, does good for their clients, and it creates a beautiful team cohesiveness that everybody is advocating for. So, that's getting your team member and everything on board is a totally different education. But I just wanted to mention that, like, a clear plan gets everybody behind the bigger mission. Now, if you put all of these things together and this step of getting a clear plan and getting your team members on board, if it's not done correctly, you're going to get pushback. You're going to feel disconnected. You feel like your sustainable efforts are just not going to work out, and you're leading them to ultimately feel frustrated and left out. So clear plan and just set the expectations. One of the biggest mistakes I see is neglecting education that involves the team and eco-conscious incentives. If your team doesn't feel like they are part of the solution, then it's all just going to be forced on them, and you can forget about getting them on board. And that's going to make everyone uncomfortable. You, your team, your clients, because your clients can feel everything that's going on with you and your staff. the best way to provide a team training on the importance of sustainability and the specific practices your salon is implementing is encouraging their active participation, brainstorming new eco-friendly incentives, and creating a collaborative and an eco-conscious work environment that empowers the team to be sustainable advocates. So you just have to ask them, what do they care about? Let them brainstorm ideas with you. Let them speak up and really listen to them. Create a plan of sustainability that everyone can get behind. And once you have your team, you have a plan, you have your team on board, you know what you're going to do, now it comes to eco-conscious marketing. We're going to talk about there is a difference in how you market your salon. So most salons you're seeing hair pictures, back of the head, like we're talking just about color cuts and whatever. By showcasing your salon's sustainability efforts, you build a loyal client base of eco-friendly and eco-conscious individuals who support your salon's commitment to sustainability. So you want to talk about it on social media. And so many salon owners miss this opportunity to communicate their eco-friendly practices to potential clients. And then they miss the chance to attract new eco-conscious customers, and they get pushback from their current ones. Take them on the journey with you. Everybody wants to rally behind businesses who are doing something bigger than themselves. And according to Forbes, companies with strong sustainable brands outperform their competitors by 15%, which shows the financial benefits of eco-conscious marketing. If you're outperforming, that revenue comes back into you and the profit stands. The Natural Marketing Institute also reports that the eco-conscious consumers are willing to spend 20% more on products and services from environmentally responsible brands. There you have it. Clients are demanding it. So many salon owners assume that clients are not interested in your salon's sustainable efforts, and that is going to lead to lack of communication and burnout. Trust me, when you're trying to do it all by yourself and you're not involving everyone else, you feel left alone and you feel like you are just burning yourself out. So getting them on board helps you because they're going to be like raising you up and wanting to see what else you're doing. Marketing it online everywhere from your website, your social media, your Google My Page, showing everything that you're doing. Now, let me just say this. It doesn't mean you have to have it all perfect and figured out before you show it. Half of the the things that people love watching is the journey. So take them on the journey with you. Once you figure out your vision and your mission of like what's the first thing you're going to start on, share it. Be like, we're so excited. We have taken the time to put together a sustainability plan. And in this plan, our first step is waste management. We're going to start recycling in the salon. This is what we do. This is how it's recycled. Look how amazing this is. And everyone wants to jump on board. You're going to get followers. You're going to get clients who see that. I cannot tell you how many clients have seen our social media or our website and said, look, I have been looking for this. I came here from an hour away because I'm interested in this. This is close to my values and I love what you're doing. And they actually end up learning along the way. So even though I don't have it all perfect and, I don't have everything figured out, but what I have done is share the journey. And that's education goes not just to your team, but it goes to your clients as well. By educating your clients on your mission and your vision, you get them connected to your why. And when you share your personal values and your business values on why this is so important and the impact that it's going to have, not only in your salon, but in the community, it's going to attract clients who are aligned with that. And that is opening up a whole new world of conversations, clients that you're attracting in that may or may not have come to you before you had a very clear structure and mission, the values that you are standing behind. The fact is, as salon leaders and hairstylists, our clients look up to us and they trust our opinion. So when you are passionate about your mission to your clients, they can feel it and it will lead them to making a different choice at home. So the ripple effect has so much impact. When you start changing and then your team starts changing and they take it home, and then their clients start changing and they take it home, it makes a huge ripple effect. But one of the mistakes I see is salon owners assuming that clients already know about sustainability. And this is just not the case. And even for the clients who already are sustainable and that's why they're coming to find you, there are so many parts and pieces that either they learn something new, or by sharing my journey, I end up learning something new because they had a great idea or they're doing something innovative or something I had never heard of. So it's this beautiful give and take of education when you start implementing all of this in the salon. Everyone gets more excited and they're there to help your mission. So engage with your clients and proactively share your salon sustainability journey online, on your website, in the salon. Talk all about it. And the final step to this is to measure and celebrate. This is huge, and I am so guilty of this. I just keep going, and I forget to stop, measure, and celebrate the progress. Tracking your salon sustainability achievements will help you see what's working, what's not, and what needs to be adjusted. And to stay motivated and to motivate your clients and your team, you get to celebrate, because then you'll continue the efforts you have put in and you get to celebrate the achievements, the milestones. And like I said, things are always ever changing. So if something didn't work, you also get to adjust that, because this journey is lifelong. It's always going to be improved, new ways of doing things. So for me, I personally just had to change my mindset around having specific deadlines and setting unreal expectations of myself. And this is a journey like any other journey. Gets to have its own set of bumps in the roads. Certain times I just felt like there was no way I could do it all. But remembering that the one thing you are doing is absolutely exactly where you need to be right now, because none of us are going to be perfect in this. And don't make the same mistake that I did by trying to do it all at once. And then when I wasn't doing it perfectly, I would beat myself up for not, doing the one thing that I was supposed to do. It's okay. You get to just celebrate what you have done. Each little step makes a difference. And when I am feeling like it's never ending and I'm starting to lack motivation because I had a plan and I looked back at what we had actually done, that helped me stay motivated. So I want you to set realistic, sustainable goals and regularly monitor your salon's performance. Celebrate the milestones with your team and your clients. That's going to foster a sense of accomplishment. Okay, I know this was a lot, and it's really hard to, I'm trying to do smaller podcasts so you're not listening for an hour, but there's so much to these. So don't worry, you can come back and listen to this as many times as you like, And I also made a PDF for you. So it's down in the show notes where it's going to list out and have a checklist of the way you can start making these changes. But I do want to take the time to lay out the numbers. And the numbers are going to be in the PDF as well. But this is what we were talking about. How do you become profitable? And how do you make this whole industry see that there's a misconception of becoming sustainable, that it is not more expensive, right? Now, we're not talking, I'm going to be like 6-figure salon owner. Yes, that's great, but I don't want you to get unrealistic expectations. Now, these numbers, I just pulled them at random because depending on your salon and where you live is how much money you're going to save and all of that good stuff. But when we were talking about energy efficiency, assuming your salon's current monthly bill is $1,000, right? We keep this simple. So whatever the number is for you, putting those energy efficiency practices such as LED lights, motion sensors, new appliances can lead to a 20% reduction in energy consumption. So that would result in $200 per month. If you're $1,000, you're saving $200, right? Sustainable product choices. By offering sustainable beauty products, the salon can attract eco-friendly clients and potentially increase your revenue by 10%. So if the salon's current monthly revenue is $10,000, a 10% increase would mean an additional $1,000 per month in revenue. Then we're going to talk about the waste reduction. The Environmental Protection Agency estimates that up to 90% of salon waste can be diverted from landfills. So assuming the salon's current waste disposal costs are $300 a month, reducing waste by 50% would save you $150 per month. So we see the savings and the extra potential for revenue, we're in the plus here. Now, training your team. Engaging and training the salon's team can lead to increased productivity and performance because they're bought in, they're excited, so they're talking about it with their clients. Assuming that the salon's current monthly payroll cost is $5,000, a 5% increase in productivity would save $250 a month. Just by the eco-conscious marketing, implementing eco-conscious marketing strategies can attract more eco-conscious clients, leading to a 15% increase in client retention. If the salon has 100 clients and the average client spends $50 per visit, a 15% increase in client retention would result in an additional $750 per month in revenue. And I get even higher retention rates because clients love what we're doing, so they come in and then they stay. So that retention rate is huge. It's just all about how you're doing it. Okay, and then the client education is the salon can increase customer loyalty and referrals. Assuming a salon gains 5 new clients per month due to its sustainability efforts, with an average spent of $50 per visit, this would result in an additional $250 per month in revenue. So just by bringing 5 new clients to you, you can see an increase in revenue. Now, measuring and celebrating. This can boost the team's morale and motivation. By fostering a positive work environment, the salon can reduce turnover, and we know that that's huge. And it can be up to like 10% reduction in turnover. So if you're at $5,000, you would save $500 a month. So that one, that we're just putting numbers together. I want you to see that by implementing these steps and creating a sustainable salon, it could potentially save you $270 over the course of a year. This amount is huge, right? These realistic numbers demonstrate that the tangible financial benefits of creating a sustainable salon, while also making positive impact on the environment and attracting eco-conscious clients, it's huge. All you have to do is follow the framework. By implementing all the steps to create a sustainable salon, you could potentially save about $2,000 per month between revenue coming in and saving on the other side. Over the course of a year, this would amount to an impressive around $30,000, right? These numbers are realistic and they do demonstrate the tangible financial benefits of creating a sustainable salon, while also making a positive impact on the environment and attracting eco-conscious clients. So by no means are you going to go out and, am I saying that you are going to make millions by switching over? You're going to have some positives and negatives, and it all depends on what products you have. But by following the framework, you're on your way to transforming your salon into a thriving, eco-conscious business. In just 6 months, you'll see the tangible benefits of increasing client loyalty, boost profitability, and positive environmental impact. So, I hope that I know this is a whole lot to digest, and breaking down the numbers in the PDF will help you, but I hope this has been impactful for you and valuable. And if it has been, please like, share, subscribe to the channel, and let me know your thoughts in the comments. I love speaking about this, and it does make a huge difference. So, thank you for listening to the Salon Owners Holistic Blueprint podcast. And when we see each other again, I don't know why.